Alright, so, this is interesting. I've actually been calling this for a while now. I know that many people have been, but I've been seeing others like, Spawn Wave Media, suggesting that we would be getting a Pokemon Direct this month. We'll get the Nintendo Direct in maybe a few months. Well, here we go. 50 minutes of information focused on available games like Smash Bros. Ultimate and games coming to Nintendo Switch the first half of 2021. The focusing on available games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sounds like it could be referring to other games too, and not just Ultimate, but other games that they're adding DLC content to. That could include Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It's been a little while since that game came out, and we haven't heard anything about new DLC. And like I said before, if we don't get it this time, it's probably not going to happen. But this is when we can definitely expect it to happen if it's going to happen. If it's not happening, then it won't be here. And if it's happening, it'll be here. Period. End of story. That's just it. And it just makes too much sense to have DLC for it. But maybe they're just planning the DLC a little bit differently this time around. Hard to say. But in any case, 50 minutes is a lot of time. And it says roughly, of course, but do keep in mind, they usually say it's like. Mm, Sell down. Yes, it says 50 minutes, roughly 50 minutes of information, but they usually say that for every single time. So they'll usually say like roughly 30 minutes, roughly 40 minutes, that kind of thing. The fact this is the highest we've had in a long time, and keep in mind, we haven't had a proper non-mini Nintendo Direct since September of 2019. It's been over a year and a half since we've had one. So that's a long time. And there's also it's focusing on games coming the first half of 2021. Allows to be a third party too, of course, but that's still a lot even for third parties. So I mean, it makes sense. Nintendo has got to start announcing their lineup. Okay, what can you predict here? Um, like I've been saying in the past, we've been hearing a lot of stuff about Camelot and Golden Sun. That's probably gonna be here. I'm certain it's not Mario Golf. It's been way too long for Mario Golf. So that's one thing we're likely to be seeing here. Um, we are almost definitely with 50 minutes. We are definitely getting Breath of the Wild 2, the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Whatever it is, I don't know what it's be called, but the sequel to Breath of the Wild is gonna be here for sure. Um, I think it's gonna open with that, and then halfway through this, so we're gonna see Smash Bros. Ultimate. Who knows what it's gonna be? Maybe it could tie into yeah, just a little idea. Maybe it could tie into Golden Sun be announced. Who knows? Anyway, okay, so we've got for sure we got Smash. Breath of the Wild 2 is likely to be the first thing announced, I think. We are not going to see Super Mario Odyssey 2 because we just got Bowser's Fury. Um, I don't even think we're getting an Odyssey 2 in general. We'll probably get something that's similar to Odyssey 2, similar to an idea of an Odyssey 2, but not straight up Odyssey 2. But even then, I don't know if it's not gonna happen this year. Maybe next year, but I think it might not happen until Switch 2. Um, we'll probably be getting a big 30th anniversary bash for Zelda, and I think they're gonna end it on DK. I think the last thing they're gonna announce in this direct is be Donkey Kong, and then during the direct we're also gonna hear things about Metroid most likely. Like we're getting into 2D Metroid from Mercury Steam. It's long overdue. It's probably happening this year, so I think it's gonna be here. Uh, we're also going to be seeing a new Kirby game. It's been a long time since we have a new Kirby game. That is most likely happening here as well. Anything else? Really hard to say what we might see. There's a lot of different things that could happen. I do not expect anything from. Well, I mean, I guess it could happen. It's been over a year and a half since Luigi's Mansion 3. Maybe we could see next level game, a new game, next level games. Hard to say. Oh yeah, another one I heard people talking about was Super Mario Party 2. That is most likely going to happen. I don't think we've heard anything from ND Cube in a while. It's ND Cube, right? I'm pretty sure it's ND Cube. We have not heard anything from ND Cube in a while, so that could be here too. And of course, lots of third party stuff. Um, Maybe we'll see Silk Song finally, but I'm not confident in saying that right now. Maybe we'll see a lot of these third-party game announcements that we've been hearing about. We might hear about, like, I think we'll get a brief trailer for Bravely Default 2. I wonder if we see Octopath now. Probably not. I think it's too soon for that, but maybe I think what they'll do is they'll announce Octopath later this year to come out next year. That's my guess. I'm sure they've already started Octopath 2. And I think it's probably gonna be coming out next year is my guess. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff we can see. Oh yeah, one thing people keep talking about is the Halo Master Chief Collection, that coming to Switch. Possibly, it's a lot of stuff though. Like maybe it have to be partially digital. I don't think we'd see a new Crash 4 announcement. Um, what other DLC could we see? So there wasn't a whole lot of games that came out last year for Nintendo. The main things we could see stuff for is like, of course, Age of Calamity. That's the biggest one that I think we're more likely going to see. But if we don't, then again, it's not happening. But I don't know what else they could do for DLC. I mean, we're getting Smash for sure. Smash is definitely happening, and if anything else happens with Age of Calamity, it is oddly worded. It says focusing on available games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That almost implies that there's gonna be more than one that's to be focused on. But what else could they add DLC for? Like I can't think of anything. So maybe it is gonna be Age of Calamity. Um. Okay. So yeah, and this of course is happening tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So at that time, I'm definitely be streaming this. This will be a nice long thing. Got a nice relaxing thing to be able to just watch and see what Nintendo has announced. Um, New Smash Bros. Fighters would be great. Finally, I knew that if we got a direct, we'd get a new Smash Bros. Fighter released, announced. Probably releasing next month in March. Whatever Nintendo's next game is, based on rumors, I think Nintendo's next first-party game is probably either the 2D Metroid game or Golden Sun. And I think they'll probably be releasing in April. But we'll see what happens there. Um, and regardless, there's other things we could maybe see, but I'm not sure. Like, it's been a long. Maybe we can see in Arms 2. I don't know. I mean, Arms 2 would be interesting. I don't know if that would have anything to do with anything, but it is odd the way they dropped Min Min. But I don't know. I mean, Arms 2 is definitely gonna happen. I'm just not sure when. Pikmin 4. I do not think it's gonna be here because I think it's way too soon after Pikmin 3 Deluxe for us to see Pikmin 4. I'm sure it's definitely happening now because Pikmin 3 Deluxe has sold as the best-selling Pikmin game in the series. So because Pikmin 3 Deluxe is the best-selling game in the series, it's definitely going to continue. But I think it's too soon after Pikmin 3 Deluxe for it to be announced yet. Bayonetta 3 is another one we could see here. It's been a while. I'm sure it's coming this year, but it could be next year too. It's hard to say. I don't think Bayonetta 3 actually even started development until I don't think Bayonetta 3 even started development until Astral Chain was completed. That's my opinion. We might see a small indie reel. What other parts we could see? I don't know. There's a lot we can see. We'll probably also see another trailer, of course, for Monster Hunter Rise. That's a big one too. So Monster Hunter Rise will probably see something for as well. Yeah, I think that's about it for this reaction, because this reaction prediction, because there's not much else to talk about until tomorrow, and this is gonna be really nice if you finally get some confirmations from Nintendo for what's going on. So I was shared an interesting comment that I just want to discuss, because it just goes to show that um okay. So Rika sent me this screenshot, and it's related to the direct, because let's go and take a look. Any real rumors lately? Pokemon Zelda events maybe in February or not. It could be a celebration of things like limited edition consoles, toys, etc., and not video games until they feel they're ready. Well, first party games aside from 3 World or new Pokemon Snap. I heard Nate's podcasts and they are great, but the 2-minute 3 World trailer announcement made it a bit sad. I lost hope for a real direct. Nate Drake. We've spoken the matter of directs in last week's episode. February for Pokemon, and maybe at best a partner made between now and March. General directs won't return to work situations resume to normal capacity. No more lockdowns and work from home. Okay, so here's the problem with this. Obviously, this is completely and totally wrong. And it just goes to show that the problem here is that you can't rely on insiders because they don't always know anything. And we've been seeing for a long time that Nate Drake, he is an insider. He's known stuff for a long time. But what we've been noticing the past year or so is that he's been not knowing as much going in, but he keeps pretending he knows more than he actually does. And this just shows it. He has no idea what's going on right now. He is not getting information anymore. So, like, because we literally, he was just saying, like, a few days, was this a few days ago? Yeah, this was 2 days ago. He said this 2 days ago, and it's completely and totally wrong. We just got a direct announced today for tomorrow. Of not just any direct, a full 50-minute direct. So here's the thing: the reason I think we didn't get directs last year is nothing to do with this whole thing. This situation could have been fine with Nintendo. They didn't make directs because they didn't have a need to last year. They were going to, of course, but then things they had problems for a while, so they weren't able to quickly jump to work from home situations. Because of that, and they didn't have much games in general, they decided they're not going to do any more directs, at least not normal directs. They're doing partner showcases instead. That was their replacement temporarily. And now they're back to regular directs again. And these are they can do these easily from their current situation. They've adapted to it just fine. They had plenty. They were doing these part showcases as is. The part showcases were basically just directs. They just were focused only on third party stuff. Now we got a proper direct again, and it's gonna be incredible. I am so looking forward to it. Of course, I'm gonna react to it. So we will take a look at what's going on in the future, and when this new direct comes out, I will obviously be reacting to it. So anyway, let's hope that some of my predictions come true. All right, that is it for this predictions reactions thing. Until next time, there's JaidynReiman signing out.